Now, as I've said previously, Team Affinity Season 3 is going to be coming out this Monday, and so far we've gotten a ton of players revealed, and there are still a ton of players that need to be revealed as well. So make sure you stay tuned, because whenever all of them get revealed, I will make a video similar to this. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Also, when the cards come out inside the game, I'm going to make a tier list video in terms of 1 through 30, which are the best ones to go after instantly and go ahead and put on your team. I'm very excited about this Team Affinity because this is finally a Team Affinity that brings relief pitchers, and the relief pitchers they're going to be bringing are going to be really good relief pitchers that I think will almost certainly crack each and every single one of your bullpens. Now, last but not least, we are going to have an early roster update predictions video tomorrow, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see that. We stream each and every single day on Twitch at 1 a.m. Eastern at Bhlademyst, and then you're going to be able to see the Discord, how to become a member, my other YouTube channels and social medias inside the description box. Now, I'm gonna either give the card a W or an L, and that's how we're gonna basically do this review of all the cards that have been revealed so far. So Cedric Mullins, center fielder for the Baltimore Orioles, I'm gonna give it an L. Now, I believe the card is going to have amazing hitting attributes, and it's going to be a W for Battle Royale, but if we're talking about ranked seasons and putting him inside the outfield, it is very unlikely that he is going to start over the top 3 outfielders in the game currently. It's going to be a great card for Battle Royale. Once again, if you get him on your squad, you're going to most likely be happy with that option in terms of the first round diamond, but if it's ranked seasons, most likely not. Rafael Devers, I'm going to give this card a W without even seeing the attributes as well, because what's going to happen is Rafael Devers is great against right-handed pitching. This is, in a way, a finest card, which means the attributes will be juiced up. He's going to have almost, if not 125 contact and power against right-handers, so he's going to be a must-have on the bench, sort of like Jim Thome is, and he's going to be someone you bring against any right-handed pitcher in a close game, or you might even decide to platoon him on first base or third base if you really need to. Carlos Rodon, I don't think this card is going to crack any ranked seasons team, and obviously he doesn't crack any Battle Royale team, so I'm going to go ahead and give this card an L. The arsenal is not great, and then the velocities aren't going to be great either. In order to excel on Hall of Fame or Legend, you need outlier, you need a sinker, you need a cutter, and I believe he only throws a fastball, and even if he doesn't only just throw a fastball, even if he does have that sinker or cutter combination, I just don't think his velocity is going to be overpowering enough to actually be good. Let me scroll just a little bit just in case my face cam is blocking it. Jose Ramirez from the Cleveland Indians, I think this is going to be a must-have card because Jose Ramirez has a really good glitchy swing. He's not only going to be able to play third base, he's going to be able to play second base. He's most likely going to be able to play left field, first base. They might even give him shortstop, but he's going to be a great utility switch hitting bat that a lot of people are going to take a look at and say, hey, I must have this card on my squad, just because his prestige card in MLB The Show 20 was amazing. I have no doubts that this card will be amazing as well. Gregory Soto, I'm going to give him a W as well. He has a great arsenal from what I've heard of so far. He is a left-handed relief pitcher. Aroldis Chapman just got downgraded to gold, but Aroldis Chapman is still a great pitcher. This man can be the perfect replacement for Josh Hader. It's going to give us a lot of options, and it's going to make bullpens just a lot more scarier. It's a big W that they finally added relief pitchers. Then we go to the Kansas City Royals. They have Salvador Perez. I'm going to give this card an L. For ranked seasons, a W for Battle Royale. W for Battle Royale because anytime you get a catcher as a diamond, especially one of the first diamond choices, that's pretty good. And L for ranked seasons because we already got Kyle Schwarber, and Kyle Schwarber is going to be the best hitting catcher regardless of whether there is a right-handed pitcher or a left-handed pitcher in the game for a long time, just because his swing is so beautiful that it doesn't matter which hand is pitching to him. He's going to crush the ball, and if you don't have Kyle Schwarber, you're most likely going to want Jorge Posada, not Salvador Perez, if we're speaking realistically. Jared Walsh is going to be the one for the Los Angeles Angels. I'm going to give this card an L. We already got a ton of diamond first basemen, and he is also going to be great against right-handers. He's not going to be too great against left-handers, so he might be a W in the sense of he might be like Rafael Devers, where that's another platoon hitter that you have on the bench to come in for your first baseman if you have a right-hander, or to come in against a right-handed pitcher. Matt Olson, this is a little different. I have to give Matt Olson a W. Why? Because Matt Olson this season has shown that he can hit both left-handers and right-handers, both for average and both for power as well. Not only that, but he has diamond fielding, and he's most likely going to have diamond fielding on this card. So similar to Eddie Murray, that's what Matt Olson is going to be. Matt Olson also has one of the glitchiest swings in the game. So the only reason that these two cards, Rafael Devers and Jared Walsh, don't make it as must-have W's is because they are most likely going to be platoon hitters. Let me continue scrolling down so you guys can probably get a better look. For the Texas Rangers, we have Adolis Garcia, another center fielder. Like I said previously, right now the top 3 center fielders, top 3 outfielders are most likely going to be just as good, if not better, than these cards. But Adolis Garcia, I'm excited to see this card. It's not a must-have W. It's a must-have W in Battle Royale, not in Diamond Dynasty, but this all can change when we see the attributes. The attributes might be so crazy that they could make these cards must-have W's, but I don't think his fielding is going to be diamond, and his fielding not being diamond is just going to put him on the same level as Mike Trout, and Mike Trout, as opposed to Adolis Garcia, probably still has better numbers because the Life Series card has inside edge and has a chance to play up. Teoscar Hernandez is going to be the one for the Toronto Blue Jays. Teoscar Hernandez is a primary right fielder inside his card. We don't have a lot of primary right fielders that can actually be great. A lot of people are using secondary right fielders out there in right field. So dependent on the fielding, depending on the contact numbers, the power numbers, this card could also be amazing to put out there because it's going to be an extremely good hitter, but an extremely good hitter against left-handers. So this might be another platoon bat. This could be another similar card to Dante Bichette. So I'm not going to give it a W. Instead, I'm going to give it an L. And the same thing to Adolis Garcia. That's another L. Then we have for the Arizona Diamondbacks, we have Eduardo Escobar. Eduardo Escobar is a W. Switch hitting third baseman, similar to Jose Ramirez. Really good swing. Craig Kimbrell for the Chicago Cubs, I'm going to give that a W as well, just because it is a relief pitcher and we need better relief pitchers in the game. He throws extremely hard, so the velocity is going to be good. Nicholas Castellanos, he has a good swing, but similar to Teoscar Hernandez, I just don't think the fielding is going to cut it to make him. He's going to be sort of like a Dante Bichette, but a better hitting Dante Bichette. Sort of like a Giancarlo Stanton, but a better hitting Giancarlo Stanton, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and give this an L as well. Trevor Rogers as a lefty starting pitcher, I don't think he really is going to make the cut unless his arsenal is going to be extremely insane inside the game, which that could possibly be the case, as let me see what his arsenal is as of right now inside the game. And his fastball, slider, changeup, and then a two-seam. So if he has a 3-pitch arsenal just like that inside his diamond card, which he most likely will have, which is fastball, slider, changeup, I see this card being an L. Josh Hader, you guys should know that's a W. That's a W. That's another, well, that's a replacement for the Life Series Josh Hader, and you're gonna get like a 97 to 99 diamond Josh Hader. That's a W off rip. And then Jacob deGrom is gonna get an all-star game card. That's going to be another W. It's going to have outlier, like you can't go wrong. That's probably the biggest W we have, especially for those that aren't going to do Life Series collections. You're going to get a free Jacob deGrom. That's going to be a monster. JT is an L because of what we said previously with the catchers. Kyle Schwarber, Jorge Posada most likely will still remain king. Kevin Gausman, I don't think the velocity is going to be enough to actually overpower him and propel him to be one of the best starting pitchers. But then last but not least, so that's an L as well. Last but not least, we have Alex Reyes. I think Alex Reyes, especially if he gets outlier on his card, is going to be one of the most dominant closing pitchers inside the game because of the abundance he has inside his arsenal. And coming soon, we still have the Houston Astros, the Minnesota Twins, New York Yankees, Seattle Mariners, Tampa Bay Rays, Atlanta Braves, Colorado Rockies, Los Angeles Dodgers, which will most likely be Chris Taylor, Pittsburgh Pirates, San Diego Padres, and then the Washington Nationals as well. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, once again, like button, red subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials. Everything else is inside the description box. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.